Here are the 10 pitchers you should avoid in your 2019 fantasy baseball draft. First on our list is Jose Berrios. Berrios has an ADP of 70 but is only projected to possess the two tools of racking up wins and strikeouts. Players like this should be reserved for waiver wire pickups and avoided in your draft. You would be better off streaming matchups on a week-to-week basis than using one of your first 10 picks in your draft. The next pitcher on the list is Cleveland's Mike Clevinger. Clevinger projects to be a similar player to Berrios. For the same reason, you should avoid drafting him and let someone else make that mistake. Jamison Taillon is going at pick 56. He is also a pitcher who creates drag on your ERA and WHIP, while only contributing to count categories. I have him ranked as the number 179 fantasy player in 2019. Zach Wheeler is projected to be picked around number 87 and again will add drag to your average categories. Don't be tempted in the top 100 picks to take a guy whose only use is wins and strikeouts. Miles Mikolas is the fifth pitcher on our list, and by now I'm sure you've noticed the pattern. With Mikolas being projected to have an ERA of 4.03, he has way too much risk to have any fantasy value in 2019. Being a Giants fan, this one hurts little, but you should avoid drafting Madison Bumgarner. The Giants rode him hard in his early years in the World Series, and his projections are beginning to show signs of regression. His projected ERA and WHIP seem a little high to me, but when it comes to playing the numbers over the long run, it might be in your best interest to steer clear of an asset that would be purely speculative. Number 7 on our list is Jack Flaherty. I have Flaherty ranked as my number 121 fantasy player and should definitely be considered outside of the first 10 rounds. However, on average he is going in the first 6 or 7 rounds. With plenty of 5-tool players still available this early in the draft, your pick is better spent elsewhere. I have Zach Greinke's value the same as Flaherty. If he falls outside of the 10th round in your draft, then go ahead and take him, but don't hold your breath. The only closer that I have on this list is Blake Treinen. Treinen is projected to get 23 saves this season, but at the cost of just being average everywhere else. Your relievers need to be able to rack up saves, but also bring down your ERA and WHIP that your starters will typically be a little higher in. I definitely think that there are closers worth taking in the first 10 rounds, but Treinen is not one of them. Last on our list is David Price. At this point in his career, this might not be an earth-shattering insight, and he still does have fantasy value as a pitcher, but not in the first 10 rounds. I have him ranked as my number 130 fantasy player in 2019, and if he is still available in round 13, then you may get some good value out of him. That's it for my 10 pitchers you should avoid in your 2019 fantasy baseball draft. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe below. If you have any videos you would like to see, please drop me a comment below and I will try my best to give you the information you want to know.